This is just a quick look at the GIMP 2.8 single window workspace. Now if you've just opened GIMP 2.8 for the first time and it's in 3 separate windows, go to the center window and click on the word Window, and then come down and click on Single Window Mode, and that should put the tick in it. And then it should look something like this. Now along the top is the title bar, and this is where the name of your project is displayed. Underneath that is the menu bar, and these menus contain the options that you want to use. Now under the menu bar on the left is the toolbox, and this has the tools in it, and to select one you simply click on it. Now you know which one is selected at the time because it has a square around it. Under the toolbox is the colour indicator tool, and this is where you can change your colours. Now the top square tells you the current foreground colour, and the square underneath is the current background colour. And under that is your tool options dialog box. Now the options displayed will be relevant to the tool that is currently selected. At the moment, my currently selected tool is the airbrush. And so if you look in my tool options box, you'll see that these options are for the airbrush. If I select a different tool, I'll get different options. So I'll come up and click on the zoom tool to select it. And now you'll see I have different options available in my toolbox. They're the ones for the zoom tool. Now this large space in the middle is the image window, and it's where your photo or canvas is displayed when you're working on it. And at the moment I haven't got anything open, so I'll open a photo. And to do that I go to the menu bar, click on the File menu, and then come down and click on Open. Now I want my photo to come from my Pictures library in my computer, so I click on Pictures. And I'll just scroll down, and I'm going to look at Cat Very Small. So I click on it, so then I click Open. And now that I've opened a photo, you can see its name is up the top in the title bar. Now underneath it, you'll see a percentage number, and this is the zoom percentage. And at the moment it's showing at 100%, but I could change that if I like. I can drag my cursor across that 100 to select it, and then type in a different number, say 200. And then press enter on my keyboard, and my photo will zoom up to 200%. I could also have used the drop down arrow, and if I click on it you'll see that a menu opens, and I could click on any of those. So I could say 50%, and when I click on it, GIMP zooms it down to 50%. I could also click on the little button up in the top right corner of the image window, and that will zoom my image up to fit the image window totally. Now on the right of the image window is my layer panel, and this gives me information about my layers. And you can see here that I only have one layer, and it has the name of the layer there, which is Cat Very Small. And underneath the Layers panel there are a series of buttons, and these buttons are all relevant to the Layers panel. I can create a new layer, create a layer group, move it up, move it down, copy it, anchor it, or delete it. Now that was just a very quick look at the GIMP 2.8 workspace. And if you've got any problems or suggestions, please leave a comment.